All right, good morning to everybody. Welcome to our Average Joe Trading Morning Show. We're getting ready to kick this Tuesday off, but just a quick, won't talk much today. Just kind of to piggyback off what we talked about yesterday about not accepting average, and that we have to put in above average work if we're going to expect above average results. And we success is allergic to average, and we have to be allergic to average effort. We have to be addicted to excellence, and we can't we can't be both. We can't be allergic to average and be addicted to excellence. We're gonna have to raise our game. We're gonna have to raise our level. We can be average everyday people, but that doesn't mean we have to put in average effort every day. And if all we do is put in average effort every day, if we put in 70, 80%, that's all we're going to get in return. And excellence, you can't achieve excellence if you're only putting in 70, 80%, being happy with C's, being happy with average. So we've got to continue to focus on being addicted to excellence. Continue to focus on grinding out, putting in above average effort so that we can get these above average results that we're looking for. All right, so this morning we've got several tickers to look at here. And a lot of these are earnings plays. Now let's see what CAH is. What kind of news do we have on CAH? Let's look at the daily chart. And it's kind of iffy there. Good ATR. Not very good volume for the float. But if it moves an average of $1 a day, that's not bad. Okay, it takes a guidance cut. Buying metals and supplies business. So they're not buying a company, they're buying a unit of a company. And they're buying a patient monitoring system. Okay. So still may be a decent trader. We'll have to look at the daily chart and see what it is, but I will keep it on watch. CAH. Okay, GS is a little bit out of my price range right now. HOG, that's earnings, so we'll definitely take a look at it. Netflix is earnings. We'll definitely take a look at it. And I believe Cabela's CAB is earnings as well. Let me check. Don't remember. It looks like it was grinding up here. We got a pop. We got a little pop. Okay. Let's see. They agreed to buy Cabela's banking assets. SMB buys Cabela's financial unit. Okay. So what they did, they sold some of their assets. So that's not typically a deal breaker. And there's no official buyout or anything. So it still may be in play. We'll take a look at it and see. All right, let's bring up our chart here. Of course, we'll look at, well, since AAOI is already up here, we'll take a look at it. Obviously, this is still going to be on my watch today. I'm looking for it to fade back to 40.50 and possibly lower. So we'll look for a short setup at the open, something that I can gauge my risk off of. Obviously, it won't be as strong as yesterday with the 50-day being here, but still feel pretty confident that we're going to fade here and get back down to 42.50, possibly even lower. I'm looking at eventually in the next, before the week is out, getting to the 90-day. If this company doesn't come out with some more BS news. That's the only problem that I see getting in this stock, and this is why I'm not really getting in heavy, is I'm worried about them putting out false news, the stock halting, and it may be halted for a day or two. It's the only concern I have about it, but that's why I won't get back in another swing trade. But I will day trade it. We'll continue to day trade it. So I'll be looking at that. Let's see, CAH. So right now we're trading around 72. So we'll mark our levels around here. Okay, and this will be the ceiling here. I won't go any higher than this. So we'll just mark these levels that are in this zone. All right. Yeah, looks good. So let's go to the downside here. I'm gonna go a couple dollars down. All right. So it looks like we do have a little window here. Let's go back and see if there's anything in it. Yeah, we got a little bit. We got some price action in it. Yeah, this looks pretty congested, so I'm not interested in this CAH. HOG, I am pretty interested in. Let's see where we're trading at now. 56.90. All right. see if we got anything else. In this zone here. Oh yeah, we're good. Not a big window here. Well, yeah, this is pretty nice. 80-cent window here. If we reject VWAP here, it'd be a decent short to the downside. So we've got some nice room here. It's not bad. Let's take a look at Netflix. And we are breaking out. Always breaking out to new highs on this. So here's a base. 148.29 was previous high versus what we did pre-market yesterday. What the hell's wrong with this thing now? Why did it go to pointer? Here's pre-market high yesterday. I mean, not pre-market, after-market high yesterday. It's where it gapped up on earnings. So I'm thinking this is going to be a play to the long side. And we'll actually consider getting in long here. Well, we're about, what, 40 cents away? Nah. It's a little bit too far. If it was like 148.56, I definitely would jump in this. I'd throw 100 shares at it and let it go. You know, should easily be able to get a point or two out of this today. But we'll keep an eye on it. Forgot about my coffee here. I gotta drink my diesel fuel in the morning to get me going. So last one we're gonna look at is CAB. See what Cabela's chart looks like. Excuse me, nothing there. Don't like that chart at all. So we like HOG, which possibly giving us a pre-market move. I just don't like the spread on it right now. Not really liking the spread on it. I'm wondering, Netflix was probably the same way. Yeah, that was a good end, but I caught it a little bit late. Had I seen it right here, I definitely would have jumped in. Earnings season is going to bring some decent pre-market activity, and I would definitely look to jump in at pre-market. HOG, I kind of like it under this 9 here if, you know, it loses it. It looks like it's going to hang around. So any, you know, trade op I don't think is going to present itself right now. Plus, I think What time is the conference call on this? It's got to be early, so I'll wait and see. Have to check the time on the conference call. It may be about to happen here in a few. So HOG may be something I just wait until after the open to jump on. Alright, let's see if there's anything else hitting our magic mirror here. I used to like GNC was something I used to trade, but now lately it's just not been a good trader. It's only got a 32-cent ATR now. So lately it just hasn't been a good trader here. Okay, let's see what's on this. So now we're not missing anything. Not missing anything. So I think we got a decent watch list here. I think we have a decent watch list. I'm gonna watch AAOI. I'm not sure. Yesterday kind of gave me the indication that we're slowing down. I think if we get the move that we want today, I think that might be about it on it. So I'm thinking, if we get this move to cover this gap, I think that's going to be about it on this stock. At least for me. I don't think I'm going to mess with it if we get this today. Right now, we're still on the verge of opening red. But, this is just minuscule volume here. This is probably people just getting out of positions or kind of fooling around because they can. But we'll wait for the open. And as long as we stay red on the day, I'm going to be interested in continuing to short this. And then HOG, I'm going to wait. So I'm pretty sure the conference call is going to be around 9:30, somewhere in there. Possibly even 10 o'clock, but we'll have to wait and see. But that's on my watch. And Netflix is a somewhat difficult trader once it gets going. But I like to wait for it to settle and then give me a rhythm to trade. And if it does that, then Netflix usually works out good. But I would only put 100 shares on this and look to get a point or two. What I don't like about CAH, all this congestion. I mean, that's not to say that it won't work, but I don't like trading stocks with all of this support and resistance around it. Okay, 9 o'clock. Yeah, 9 o'clock. That's when the conference call is on HOG. So definitely be sitting tight on it until after the conference call comes in. No, if if I've got other stocks, if I've got three other stocks that give me a better opportunity and that I feel better about than something like this, then I'm gonna look at them. If there's something that I don't like, I'm just not gonna look at it. I mean, you have to be that selective. If you like trading this stuff, then yeah, definitely put it on your watch list and trade it. No, but but speaking for me, I don't like to trade in tight ranges like this. But you never know because volume can come in and volume can push through anything. Now you get a whole lot of volume coming in and it can just blow through levels like they're not there. But as far as me and my risk tolerance, this is not something that fits my eye. So that's why I'm not really looking at it. So this is what I'm going to be looking at. No, I don't have that window. I've got other levels in between that 71.13 and 69.35. And I've got one at 70.40 something. Another one at 69.82. Now I've got levels all throughout that. Yeah, I went back more than a year. Yeah, when I saw that big window, I went back more than a year to make sure that there wasn't anything in there. Because when I did it initially, I saw that big window, and was pretty intrigued by it. But then when I went back, I realized that there wasn't a window there. All right, guys. So that's what we're going to be looking at into the open. I'm going to be looking at HOG, NFLX, and AAOI. Again, we'll see. I'm AAOI kind of was fading yesterday, so not really sure if we're gonna continue to have plays in it. It seemed to be slowing down a little bit yesterday, so today may be it for me on it today. All right, guys. So everybody that joined us for the morning show, I appreciate you stopping by. Remember, tomorrow is free chat. Not free chat Wednesday, but sneak peek Wednesday. But you do get a free look in the chat, peek into it, see what we're about. So make sure you hang around for that. We'll just stay hooked up until after the morning show. We'll just keep running till about 10:30 or so, depending on how active we are. If it's a real active day and I've got some extra time in the room, then we'll probably let it run a little bit longer. But we'll be streaming on YouTube as well. So just take a look out for that. why do I use a 90-day moving average? That's just what I started using, and it works out great for my setups and my trading. So that's why I use it. You know, some people like using the 100-day, and that just fits what they do better. But you have to figure out what strategies you're trading, and then figure out what moving averages, what technical levels work best for you. All right, you're welcome. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I will see you guys tomorrow morning. So we'll be back here bright and early at 8:30, and just be prepared to hang out. And we will see you then.